Today we're diving into 20 of the most astounding animal behaviors that continue to baffle scientists. But before we begin, hit that subscribe button to join our community of curious minds. All clownfish are born male, but they live in hierarchical groups with a dominant breeding pair. If the female dies, the largest male transforms into a female within weeks. His brain starts changing first, doubling the size of areas related to female behavior, even before his gonads fully transition. This sequential hermaphroditism ensures the group always has a breeding pair, maximizing reproductive success in their small anemone homes. The Ophiocordyceps unilateralis fungus infects carpenter ants, hijacking their brains and forcing them to climb to a specific height on a plant. The ant clamps onto a leaf vein in a death grip before the fungus kills it and sprouts from its head. This fungus is so precise, it always triggers the ant to climb at dusk into a particular height optimal for spore dispersal. It's a real-life zombie apocalypse in the insect world. The Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish can theoretically live forever. When stressed or injured, it reverts to its juvenile polyp stage through a process called transdifferentiation, where its cells transform into different cell types. This biological Benjamin Button can repeat this cycle indefinitely, potentially achieving immortality. It's the only known animal capable of reverting completely to a sexually immature stage after reaching sexual maturity. Certain species of ants in Southeast Asia have an extreme defense mechanism. They explode. When threatened, these kamikaze ants contract their abdominal muscles so violently that their body ruptures, spraying toxic sticky fluid onto their attackers. This self-sacrifice protects their colony, but it's an evolutionary puzzle. How does a trait that kills its bearer before reproduction get passed on? Cattle and deer tend to align their bodies along Earth's magnetic field lines when grazing or resting. This behavior is visible in satellite images and seems to occur regardless of wind direction or sun position. While the reason remains unclear, scientists speculate it might help with migration or have some yet unknown physiological benefit. It's as if cows have a built-in compass. The platypus, already bizarre with its duckbill and beaver tail, has another trick up its sleeve. It can detect electrical signals from prey using electroreceptors in its bill. When hunting underwater, it closes its eyes, ears, and nose, relying solely on these sensors to locate small animals. This sixth sense allows it to hunt effectively in murky waters, making it one of the few mammals with electroreception. When threatened, the hagfish releases a protein-based slime that expands up to 10,000 times its original volume in milliseconds. This slime can clog a predator's gills, effectively suffocating it. A single hagfish can fill a 5-gallon bucket with slime in minutes. Scientists are studying this remarkable substance for potential applications in creating eco-friendly fabrics and protective gear. The Australian lyrebird is nature's master impersonator. It can mimic not just other bird calls, but also human-made sounds like car alarms, chainsaws, and camera shutters with astounding accuracy. One lyrebird was even recorded imitating the sound of a forestry worker's entire repertoire, from the chainsaw starting up to its full roar, and then the sound of the tree crashing down. This elaborate mimicry is part of their courtship display. Tardigrades, also known as water bears, are microscopic animals that can survive the most extreme conditions. They can withstand temperatures from near absolute zero to 150 degrees Celsius, pressures 6 times greater than the deepest ocean trenches, and even the vacuum of space. They accomplish this by entering a state called cryptobiosis, where they expel almost all water from their bodies and lower their metabolic rate to 0.01% of normal. The archerfish hunts by shooting down insects above the water surface with precisely aimed jets of water from its mouth. It can hit targets up to 1.5 meters away with remarkable accuracy. Even more impressive, the fish accounts for light refraction at the water-air interface and the target's potential movement. It's like having a built-in targeting computer. The pistol shrimp has an oversized claw that it can snap shut with such speed that it creates a cavitation bubble. When this bubble collapses, it produces a shockwave that can reach 230 decibels, louder than a gunshot. This sonic blast stuns or kills small prey and can even produce light through sonoluminescence. The noise is so loud that colonies of pistol shrimp can interfere with submarine sonar. When threatened, The bombardier beetle mixes chemicals from two separate glands in its abdomen, creating an exothermic reaction. This produces a boiling, caustic liquid that the beetle can spray at predators with remarkable accuracy. The spray reaches temperatures of 100 degrees Celsius and is ejected with an audible pop. It's like having a built-in chemical weapon. Homing pigeons have an uncanny ability to navigate back home from unfamiliar locations hundreds of miles away. Recent research suggests they may use quantum entanglement in their eyes to detect Earth's magnetic field. This quantum compass allows them to literally see magnetic field lines, giving them an internal GPS system. It's like having a built-in Google Maps in their brains. The trapjaw ant has the fastest known predatory appendages in the animal kingdom. Its mandibles close at speeds of up to 145 miles per hour, with an acceleration 100,000 times that of gravity. This lightning-fast snap allows it to catch swift prey and even fling itself into the air to escape predators. It's like having organic catapults attached to your face. While humans have 3 types of color receptor cones, mantis shrimp have 16. This allows them to see an incredible array of colors, including ultraviolet light. They can even detect different types of polarized light, giving them a complex visual language for communication. Their eyes are so advanced, they process visual information in the eye itself rather than the brain. It's like having the world's most advanced camera built into your head. Cuttlefish are masters of disguise, able to change their skin color and texture in a fraction of a second. They can mimic the appearance of rocks, coral, and even other sea creatures. What's more, they can create moving patterns on their skin to hypnotize prey. Recent studies show they might even be able to sense light with their skin, allowing for more precise camouflage. It's like wearing the world's most advanced adaptive camouflage suit. When threatened, the horned lizard has a bizarre and gruesome defense mechanism. It increases the blood pressure around its eyes until the blood vessels burst, squirting a stream of blood up to 5 feet away. This blood contains a chemical that's noxious to canine and feline predators. It's like having a built-in blood cannon. Honeybee democracy. When honeybees need to find a new home, they use a remarkable democratic process. Scout bees search for potential sites and return to perform waggle dances, indicating the location and quality of the site they found. Other bees then check out these sites and join in the dance if they agree. The site that attracts the most dancers wins. This swarm intelligence allows bees to make decisions that rival the accuracy of the best human committees. Lyssa bat's suction cup feet. The Lyssa zampa moth has a unique adaptation on its feet, suction cups. These allow it to stick to smooth surfaces like glass or leaves, even upside down. The suction is so strong that the moth can support up to 350 times its own weight. Scientists are studying these natural suction cups for potential applications in robotics and adhesive technology. It's like having organic superglue on your feet. Tardigrade space survival. We mentioned tardigrades earlier, but their space survival deserves its own entry. In 2007, scientists sent these microscopic animals into low Earth orbit, exposed to the vacuum and radiation of space. Incredibly, many survived and even continued to reproduce after returning to Earth. Some tardigrades were even found to protect their DNA from radiation damage, an ability that could have implications for human space travel and radiation therapy. These tiny creatures are essentially nature's astronauts. From quantum compasses to blood-squirting defenses, the animal kingdom never ceases to amaze us with its ingenious adaptations. Which of these incredible behaviors surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing animal facts.